Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will discuss about mega churches shall be banned.
The Drewski megachurch skit is so funny because it's so true. And I'm saying this as a Christian. It wasn't blasphemy. He wasn't making fun of God. He was making fun of the hypocrisy of the pastors and the actual megachurches. See, when I was growing up, I went to smaller, community churches, but my parents, they met in a megachurch. And so once or twice a year, we go to a service of one of these megachurches. And even as a very young kid, I always recognized, wow, that is very theatrical, very performative. It feels like I just didn't understand it. And this is a heated debate within the Christian community because the truth is, if you love and know Jesus and the word of God, you understand that, the gospel tells us to build your riches in heaven and that the earth is fleeting, the material possessions you can't bring with you. So protect your soul and don't worry so much about money on earth. And so it's very hypocritical. And as, someone who is Christian myself, I really don't like it because the pastors are supposed to be the heads of the church. So they're supposed to be showing the world as like leaders and examples of what it's like to follow Christ. And so I actually really enjoyed Drewski's skit because I thought it was calling out these pastors and it was, saying a greater message while also bringing some comedic relief.
Yeah, I agree with what this guy say 100%. Yeah, he's totally right. Mega churches, their aim is way far from what their religion teach. So it's like different from Christianity. Yeah, that's different. But that Drewski's kid was amazing. Like it's work of art, like a masterpiece. What he did there was very amazing. It was entertaining, it was educational at the same time. So that was cool. That was very, very great.
I, Roberta McCoy, given faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
With that, he take it. Okay, he's not even returning it. He said, "Well, that's not what I asked you to do," and he take it. Now you're telling me that mega churches shall not be banned? Actually, the problem is that people are giving it themselves. Okay, they should have give it for someone else. Okay, they might have a relative who will be dying for $1,000, $1,235. They might have a relative that's won that. They might have a neighbor or a friend or something who won that money, but they are giving it for a rich pastor, a billion or a millionaire pastor right there. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, these guys are not taking it forcefully. They are taking it because these people are giving them willingly. That is the problem. Okay, otherwise, if they were taking it forcefully or something, like these churches could have been banned, but people are giving them willingly. So that's the problem. That's the reason that these churches are not banned, but they shall be banned.
What's up, y'all? So I don't know if any of my followers or anybody watching this video, if y'all watch Drewski. He's a comedian, does sketch comedies. Hilarious. Everybody's mad at him right now for this church. He did this mega church skit. I have a personal experience with a mega church. So, story time. And I'm going to tell you why he didn't miss with this. So, back when I lived in South Carolina, I was about 18, 19, something around there. I dated this guy. He wanted me to go to church with him. And when he told me the name of the church, I had heard that name before because I had one other family member that went to this church. So the name of the church is Redemption. And they only have like 2 locations, I think. One in South Carolina and one all the way in California. Mega church. So instantly when we pull up, I'm already intimidated by the building. The building it's fucking huge. So we go in and there's like this huge reception banquet type area. I don't know, everybody's like congregating there, talking, waiting to go inside. So finally it's time to go inside. Immediately I'm just like, I'm claustrophobic because there's oceans of pews, there's $1 million looking screens everywhere. There's no intimate feeling about this church. Nothing welcoming. I automatically feel like, all right, I can't wait to go to hell home. So we go in, we sit down amongst the ocean of people, and the pastor finally comes out. This is the pastor and his wife. And I'm like, first of all, why are you sweating profusely as soon as you come out there? You're yelling at me. That's one thing. I don't like churches that do all this, well, and and Jesus said, bro, I can hear you. I'm right here. You don't have to yell at me. So on top of the yelling and sweating like he's running around the world like Forrest Gump, he kept doing like, and I'm like, was this motherfucker doing powder in the back of the church? Collection plate, of course, went around several times during the whole sermon that may have lasted a few hours, but please believe the collection plate went around several times. There was just nothing welcoming or good about that experience. I never went back after that. He wanted me to go back with him. I never went back after that because I'm like, you can't tell me as a pastor you can have one-on-one relationships with when you have a church like with 1 million people in it, bro. Like, there's no intimacy here, there's no closeness, like, is and furthermore, I believe in a higher power. I do. I'm not a Bible thumping person. I try not to be. Everybody has to come with their own relationship with God. But Jesus, if you believe in Jesus, Jesus said he wasn't coming back for that damn building. You are the temple. So why you motherfuckers keep going to these buildings, giving away all your hard-earned money, and these pastors got private jets and driving around and Aston Martins and everything you can't even sniff in your lifetime is beyond me. Personally, I say we leave these big ass damn mega churches last year. Y'all need to wake up and realize you can worship God at home in your damn closet.
Yeah, we have to wake up. On these guys, we have to wake up. If we want relationship with God, we don't have to spend this amount of money. God doesn't want our money; He wants us, right? That's what the religion teaches. So the thing is, we don't have to spend that amount of money in order to meet with God. God is everywhere. Okay, you can go to any local church and stuff. Like, you don't have to go to a mega church in order to meet God and stuff. So calm down. Okay, be a reasonable person always. being reasonable saves you from spending a lot of money and stuff. So that's what I can say. Anyways, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Write down your comments. Till next time, peace and blessings and goodbye.